All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you've been eyeing the 2026 Ghaziabad real estate market, you already know the landscape has completely shifted over the last couple of years. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you've been investing for a while, you need solid data to make the right call. So today, we're unpacking the definitive guide to securing your dream 3 BHK. Looking at the real insights, the exact pricing, and a completely non-negotiable checklist you'll need to navigate this market safely.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We're covering why Ghaziabad in 2026, the top localities to consider, a full financial breakdown, a crucial technical checklist, and finally, those future-ready amenities you should be demanding.
Okay, part 1. Why Ghaziabad in 2026? The gateway to UP. We really need to step back and look at the big picture here. Why has Ghaziabad become such a massive residential hub? Well, think about our post-2024 hybrid work culture. The way we live and work is just fundamentally different now. Having a dedicated home office is not just a luxury anymore. It's absolutely essential for most families. And that's exactly why the demand for 3 BHK flats has exploded. Families desperately need that extra utility room, but they don't want to compromise on their lifestyle to get it.
And there's a really sharp contrast driving all this demand. On one hand, you have neighboring areas like Delhi and Noida. They come with these massive premium price tags, and honestly, they can feel a bit like concrete jungles. But then you have Ghaziabad. It's offering a significantly lower price per square foot. That means you can actually escape those crazy high costs and step into a premium, spacious lifestyle. You're simply getting way more actual living space for your money.
So what's actually making this spacious lifestyle so appealing right now? It's the perfect storm of 3 major infrastructure projects. First, the Modinagar trains. This is a total game changer. We're talking commute times to Delhi slashed to under 30 minutes from several hubs. Insane, right? Add to that the huge infrastructure boom. Things like the Hindon Elevated Road and the Delhi Meerut Expressway are finally done, making driving a breeze. And third, unlike central Delhi, the new developments here are actually prioritizing planned greenery. We're talking park-facing units and wide open spaces.
Let's move into Section 2. Top localities to consider and really finding your perfect fit.
Ghaziabad is huge, right? So where you end up heavily depends on your specific budget and what kind of buyer you are. Let's start with Modinagar, which is basically the growth corridor right now. If you're playing the long game and looking for value, this is your target. It's perfect for those gated townships, like Moti City, which are offering incredible value for money. Plus, it's the biggest beneficiary of those Modinagar trains we just talked about. So for long-term investors or families wanting a cleaner environment, it's a fantastic option.
But hey, maybe you want luxury right now with zero wait time. If immediate high-speed expressway connectivity is your priority, Siddharth Vihar is the premier choice. It's totally the modern hub, sitting right there on the Delhi Meerut Expressway. This is easily the most in-demand spot for world-class luxury high-rises, and a lot of them give you these stunning views right over the Hindon River.
Then, of course, you have the heavy hitters. For those who want an established ecosystem today, no waiting for under-construction promises, Indrapuram and Vasundarahara remain the absolute gold standard. These are your ready-to-move-in classics where the malls, the top-tier schools, the hospitals, the whole shebang is fully operational right at your doorstep.
Section 3, the financial breakdown. Time to ground our expectations.
Okay, let's talk numbers. You need to figure out exactly which financial bucket you fall into here because the scale for a 3 BHK is pretty wide. Down in Modinagar, you're starting at a really accessible 45 to 65 lakhs, amazing for long-term growth. Step up a bit, and Rajnagar extension sits comfortably between 55 and 80 lakhs, which is a massive sweet spot for middle-income families. Then we jump into the luxury tiers. You've got Siddharth Vihar ranging from 90 lakhs to 1.5 crores for that prime expressway access, and at the top end, Indrapuram commands anywhere from 1.2 to 2.5 crores for immediate plug-and-play luxury.
Moving to Section 4, the technical checklist. We are looking way beyond tiles and paint here.
Please, listen closely, because this is the most critical, high-stakes part of this whole explainer. It is so easy to walk into a gorgeous model apartment and just get totally swept away by the aesthetics. Don't do it. You have to protect your money by running through these 4 non-negotiable steps. Step 1, GDA approval. The Ghaziabad Development Authority has to sign off. That is completely non-negotiable for the building's safety and your future resale value. Step 2, verify the UPR-ERA registration. Look it up online. Are there litigations? Are there crazy construction delays? Find out. Step 3. Confirm the carpet area. Builders love to throw around super area to make the flat sound bigger by including lobbies and corridors. Forget that. Demand the exact carpet area, the actual usable space inside your own walls. And finally, step 4. A connectivity audit. Literally map out the exact distance to the nearest RRTS or metro station. In 2026, proximity to transit is what dictates your property value.
Finally, Section 5. Future-ready amenities. Let's talk about living in a 2026 mini-city.
So what should you actually demand from a residential complex today? These new 3 BHK projects aren't just buildings anymore. They're essentially self-sustaining mini-cities. You need to make sure your society is future-proofed. Cars are going electric fast, right? So EV charging stations are an absolute must. You also want multi-tier security. We're talking smart door locks and 24/7 CCTV everywhere. And don't just settle for a couple of treadmills in a basement. Look for real wellness zones with yoga decks and meditation gardens. And crucially, circling back to that hybrid work reality, check if they have dedicated workspaces. Built-in co-working areas inside the clubhouse mean you can crush a day's work without ever leaving your complex.
When you look at all the data together, the conclusion from the experts is pretty emphatic. Buying a 3 BHK flat in Ghaziabad right now is literally one of the smartest financial decisions you can make in this current real estate cycle. The infrastructure projects are peaking, the connectivity is unbelievable, and the prices, they're still surprisingly accessible compared to the rest of the NCR.
So whether you want the luxury high-rises of Siddharth Vihar or the value-driven gated life in Modinagar, take that checklist we went over, do your due diligence, demand those GDA approvals, and take confident action. The window of opportunity is wide open right now, but the real question is, how long before the rest of the market catches on?
Thanks for diving into this explainer with us today.